It was like your story.
Project Miku. Project Voltage. Pokemon. Hatsune Miku. There we go. Now I'm recording.
I
There's
can
the
always call it
intro.
Project Voltage if there's only one electric type in it. I mean, there's actually two electric types because I'm biased now.
I don't know. So I just have the tier list here with images from the Cerebi page. Um,
1 second, I need to like open the Cerebi page. Then like,
yeah, I have the
I get
Cerebi
like,
open, and then I have Twitter open, so we can look at all the stuff.
alright,
Um,
we should probably just go by release order or type order, like
I think
just Cerebi
release
order.
release order would be best.
They're gonna order Cerebi as it then, so Psychic type first.
Let me
Psychic Miku.
scroll down to Psychic.
Honestly, I personally don't have enough Psychic type Miku. Just kind
I
of looks like
think it's okay.
I don't really like her fit. I think her headband work with like the combination of headband and she's like someone who's wearing like a full cap, like full head piece over
Yeah,
headphones, which
over her headphones, that's kind of an L.
it also looks kind of weird because it's like really hard to see. There's very like this is a big hat or this is like weirdly drawn because like you can't really see like a bulge in the hat that much. Then like when she, outside of that, her fit is just kind of normal. It's kind of like the thing is, this doesn't really remind me of Psychic that much. It really is just
Yeah,
regular
I mean,
schoolgirl Miku
scrolling
with.
through a little bit of fan art, people are interpreting the thing as a hat, like a beanie kind of thing, which is
Um, I can't
interesting.
see it really.
Well, actually, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
perspective is kind of wonky on it. It definitely
If you
like,
look at her, the pins on her bag, I think are cute. There's like an unknown one. There's a twisted
eh, those are
spoon.
so cute. Those are cute.
Um,
But still, like, I just like there's nothing about the Scream Psychic type at all. Like,
no, I
which is
do
like
like.
kind of an out.
I think it's kind of trying to match the Meloetta, which I think is a really good pick for a Pokemon partner for Miku. Like,
Yeah, it
it's
is.
it's it's perfect. It's a singing Pokemon.
But
Um,
honestly, her melo like compared to the other like lineups, like this one doesn't capture Meloette at like 5% compared to some of the other
yeah.
ones, which literally are like Gijika versions of the Pokemon basically.
Let's
So
look at
this is
the
I don't know.
the sheet here.
Yeah, the sheet is probably helpful.
Yeah. So unfortunately I can't read it, but
Oh yeah,
her bag
it's
is a
kind of like a.
piano, which I didn't notice, which is cute.
I noticed that. I noticed that. It's cute. I'm still
The
like I don't
hat
know, like
doesn't make sense, I'll say. Yeah.
the way the hat ends up working out looks very strange.
Yeah.
Uh, like the hat is like a mix of a headband plus extra, plus it has holes for her twin tails, but
And it's
like
got
it
the
also
headphones integrated with
yeah,
it seems.
it has like a opening so the headphones can go through it. It's like this doesn't look comfortable in the slightest.
No, definitely not comfortable.
It also just awkward. Like it's a bit too much. It's like a very busy head. Like
Yeah.
this is like not clothing. It's like this has to be like Miku's like skin for it to like not be awkward.
Yeah.
Like imagine how long it would take to set this up and for it not to like be weird.
It'd take like a
Uh,
2 hours to get ready in the morning.
I like
Um,
that she's wearing one glove. That's always a good thing.
one glove is cool. Yeah, we love the one
But yeah,
glove.
once again, like the problem I still have is that like this is just Pokemon Trainer Miku. There's nothing psychic type about this.
Yeah, I agree.
And it really lacks compared to the other types because the other Miku's like most of them scream their type.
Hmm.
Like this is like the only one where I think I like if you just showed me this image and like said which type Miku is this, like I would probably said normal.
Honestly, yeah, it's hard to tell. Do we
Yeah,
want
so
to
this
name the tiers? We should name the tiers something.
uh I know like we're gonna just like use buzzwords like, as usual, Kagurabachi because that's the funny meme, right?
That doesn't have anything to do with Miku or Pokemon.
There's Pokemon that we have OU and then UU,
All right.
RU,
O U U. Oops.
SS. Come on, man. I've been doing that.
R U N U P U
Honestly, Psychic Type Miku, I feel like it's kind of a CU tier. Like, I don't
Z
think it's gonna
U.
get. I mean, like, in comparative to the other Mikus, it's like
Okay, I
definitely the
guess
worst one.
if we're establishing,
Like, I feel like doing a list where like all of these are good artworks, so all of them are
that's
OU
true.
would be
That's
like
true.
silly. the people who do that are like actually cringe. Like,
Let's just
dude,
start off by acknowledging Project Miku is all good. All the Mikus are good.
yeah,
We
obviously,
just
we have
have
to like
to
compare
sort
one
them
another.
out. Yeah.
And compared to all the other ones, Psychic type Miku, like I said, like design as herself,
Uh-huh.
already kind of weird, and then also just not Psychic type actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, next we have the plant type Miku.
Next is Grass
I like
Miku. Grass Miku's
yeah
fun.
grass.
Grass Miku's
I
fun.
obviously you can instantly tell that this actually is grass type Miku, so that already helps.
For sure.
She's
Yeah.
she's a cheerleader, and
Mm-hmm.
she kind of has like a Roselia kind of thing going on with her hands, which I think is also really nice.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. That's fun.
She has a like interesting hat, as well.
Is it a
And
hat?
her
What?
I think like I think the small ones are the hair.
She has
It's kind of
hairpins and ribbons.
wait. Are
Look
they
at here. Look
are
at the
the
sheet.
long?
Look at the sheet.
Are the wait. The sheet's probably helping out because the
Yeah.
posters are definitely a little. Wait, yeah. Wait. Okay. So they're both her hair.
Yeah, it's fucking Hatsune Miku. That's what her hair looks like. Why would that not be her hair?
But she has double twin tails.
I mean,
Just
those
two
aren't
small ones
twin
and then
tails.
huge
Those are just hair.
I guess they're small ones of them.
I do like the shape of the little small ones. I think that's
This
fun.
this one has like the new meta strategy of one pom pom. It seems. Actually, no. There's one behind as well.
Yeah, I like the energy of this Miku. It's very fun.
It's good energy.
It's fun.
It's very sporty.
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly, if anything, I think it's a bit too mono green. It could have used some other colors in there as
Yeah,
well.
I agree. It's very green Miku.
A bit too green. I mean, there's blue, but like it could be a bit more. Her shoes kind of look awkward.
The shoes, yeah. No, I don't know.
Knee socks with some cool symbols on it. I feel like this one also could like the other one had like cool pins, like a lot of them. This one is like a little lacking on like the cute little detail.
It has like a music note hairpin. It's got the Rillaboom socks, which I think are cool.
Those are pretty cool.
I'm not sure
I
what the
get a,
symbol
like-
on her shirt is.
That's also Rillaboom themed.
Is it just Rillaboom? Okay.
I think most of the symbols here are just Rillaboom themed. Which
Yeah,
I think
that
that's what the
makes
Pokemon inspiration was for this one, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's definitely good.
It's good, yeah.
Good. But I wouldn't say it's like a top tier one. There's definitely like some things missing.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
bit too just green. It's like obviously this is the grass type Miku one, but it's not like blowing me out of the water. It's like, oh yeah, this is a grass type Miku one. And
Do you think
pretty
it's RU, UU?
I think this is more like an RU for now, and we
Okay.
can like bump it up. Because I already know.
RUBL?
I would say this is RU, mostly because I know that there's some of the ones
There's
that
some
come up
bangers
are,
coming.
like,
Yeah, for sure.
there's some like anything goes tier
Yeah.
ones coming up.
That's true.
So like putting this one anything above RU might be a bit too much right now.
Yeah.
And next
Next up
we
is
have the
fire type.
one. I mean, look at the characters first because I haven't looked at the character one.
Yeah.
I think on the character sheet it looks a lot like the pose makes it a little hard to see on the like regular image. So the character sheet definitely is like very important here.
Yeah.
And this one kind of rocks.
It does. Yeah, it's cool. I like the big sweater with the big sleeves. That's a fun design. The Pokemon
is,
T-shirt that or the crop top or whatever that is under the sweater, very fun, cool design. I would wear that shirt.
Your leggings are like
The leggings
half.
are great. Are
Yeah,
they leggings or are they her shoes? You can't tell. It's all the same, but they're great nonetheless.
It is a little hard to tell because like it is definitely a little hard to tell. Like this one kind of is like skin paint here almost, but it looks
Kind
cool.
of,
It's like
yeah.
it's like interesting, definitely. Her hair is cool. Obviously, it's blue because the hottest fire is blue.
Mm-hmm.
You have like a cool scarf at the back. The only thing
Yeah.
I'm like not getting quite on this one is the triangles. There's like a Josh meme, like the Josh meme from like spring anime season, where are triangles everywhere.
Oh.
What is with all the
Yeah.
triangles on this one?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think they're like, I mean, like the thing she's holding, which
It's a necklace. It looks like if you look at this one in the bottom
oh
right,
yeah,
it looks like it goes around her neck.
I have to
Is
say
it-
on the like second on the second image, it looks a bit like off. I have to
It's
say, like
a
the
necklace microphone,
eyes.
I think, is what it's supposed to be. Because in this middle one on the
Oh.
bottom, she's singing into it. It looks like.
That's
Well,
kind of
the
cool.
Skellydirge is singing into a torch. And Skellydirge as a Pokemon pick for Miku, of course, very good.
Definitely
It's a
great one.
singing crocodile. It's
I have
great.
to say, I feel like this could have been a bit more Skeleturgy. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah. There's no
yeah,
Skeledirge in the Miku design really, which I mean, I
I
guess
she's like a
the
fire
hair
stinger.
the hair is kind of reminiscent of Skeledirge mouth thing. I can kind of
Yeah,
see
I
the
think a
comparison
little bit.
there.
Yeah, that's the closest thing. But like,
But
and the color,
looking
I mean,
at
color scheme,
Miku, I would not be
black,
able to tell
yeah.
Skeledirge.
I obviously like the color scheme is like red, white,
Hmm.
but red white is kind of like the one you would go for fire type anyway. So
Yeah.
like, they could have definitely been like something which is like a dead giveaway for Skeleturge. And
Hmm.
also on this one, their eyes are really nice. They look like Manaphy eggs.
They're nice, yeah.
That
Overall,
feels
the color scheme is really good on this one too. Just in general, the
yeah.
blue and the red, the good shades.
This one just works really well.
Hmm. Would you say Yu for this one, or are
Yeah.
you?
One question I have left is, what is with the like she has like a disc on her glove. What is that for?
I don't know.
Also, there's one more thing I have to say. Her headphones are like that's not how headphones work.
It's fun though. It's
I think
cute,
it's supposed. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like going through the. I mean,
kind of.
they,
But if
I
you
mean,
look at the character sheet, the headphones they're still disconnected.
oh, so they are disconnected
Yeah,
headphones. Well,
it's
basically the largest AirPods ever.
yeah. I guess that's kind of
It's
um,
a little silly, but like it looks pretty decent.
yeah.
Honestly, I feel like you could have done like the full ring and look fine.
I think it's okay how it is. I don't mind.
I heard it's like full blue. I don't think it would have been like too much red.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, by the way, the like red highlights in her pony are just great.
I think here's what I think. If there was a little bit of purple, like on her head somewhere, kind of like there is with Skeledirge, that could have been a cool detail.
That too. I mean, to be fair, like no, it is like no Skeledirge in this like almost at all. So I guess you just had to deal with it. Like
Yeah,
they could have done a lot of things for Skeledirge.
yeah,
Uh, I don't know. There's no Skeledirge, which is sad. I guess like Skeledirge's color palette is like on her leggings. It's like the closest thing, but
yeah.
like it's like
I guess there's a little purple
nobody.
there.
That is like literally nobody would notice that is supposed to be Skeledirge's color palette unless you're like looking at like the image of both of them together and then you're like
Right. Yeah.
trying to find things that both of them share.
Hmm.
I
That's
I
okay.
mean I
It's
like this
good.
one.
Yeah.
It's definitely like the best one we've seen so far. I would say this
Hmm.
is probably UU
I
for
think it's
now.
low UU probably. I would say.
Definitely low UU. Definitely not a high UU. And once again, we can like move these around as we get to like some of the like absolute bangers coming
Yeah.
up because
Yeah.
we already know that there's some
Of course.
fire. There's some fire coming up.
Well, actually, there's some water coming up because
Oh,
Water
that is a
Miku
good.
is next.
That's a good one. Water Miku. Uh, honestly, good swimsuit. Like it is this like the least like horny swimsuit I could
Yeah,
have
it's a
like.
good swimsuit design. Yeah.
I like that she has a big like Pokeball water plush thing to like throw around.
Hmm.
She she has like a
It's like a beach
cute.
ball. It's a beach ball.
Yeah, she's a cute like waterproof bag for her potion, which is also cool. Uh,
Hmm. You can.
this is the biggest twin tails we've seen so far. They're so large that they like combine at the end again, which is
Yeah,
a little silly.
it's
Like
fun. I
this is like
like
supposed
it.
to like, the idea is like a mermaid tail. I think at the end, it
Hmm.
definitely this is like the most silly hair. Like this would be like the most encumbered hair to have.
It's
It would be,
Miku
like, so
hair.
awful.
Come on. Of course.
But it is like it looks awesome. But that's all I'm saying. And
Uh huh.
I don't know what the badge. Like she literally has like a sticker just on her
She's got
left
one on
leg.
her arm and her leg.
I don't know what they're supposed to be. Maybe I have to like look at the
It says
Pokemon inspiration.
protector in the
Protector from what?
kana here. I don't know.
uh,
But I think on this design we can actually kind of I can kind of see the Primarina influence. I think looking at Miku, I'm like,
like
oh yeah, that's
like,
Primarina.
like definitely more than some of the earlier ones, but still like definitely
Mhm.
not like
Not
it's
super
still like
apparent, but it's definitely
mostly
there.
mostly with like the hair. I don't think like the body says much. Like Primaria, for example,
Yeah.
has like sort of like a dressy sort of thing going on, and she has like no dress. She could have worn like more of a like swimming dress kind of thing.
Hmm.
You know the material that was like good for would have been good for that. They could have
Yeah.
done that, like, just a ring around their hips, basically.
They could have done
But
that,
like,
and then Primarina's also got the thing on the head on the left side, the starfish
yeah,
thing.
it also could have just been added, but they
Yeah.
didn't. So
I think that could have
like,
been a
there's a
fun
lot,
detail.
and also like for example, Primarina also has like a hair, well, like a hair ring sort of thing. I don't know what like the
Yeah.
exact word for this is, but like Miku doesn't have that. It just has like a blue ball. So like once again, like there's definitely a disconnect between Primarina and this Miku design. Like it is definitely not like completely like, we had some that are like literally nothing like, but it's still like a little distant. But I like this. Like outside of like the Primarina, it's still good. Like I
Yeah.
like this. Like honestly, probably. I would say it's like similar to a Skeletor. I think I like this design a little bit more than the Skeletorch one, but
Really?
not yeah, like a little bit. Like I'm more like probably the color scheme mostly. I like this blue a lot.
That's fair. I think personally, I would put it about on par with the grass one.
I would put it probably above the grass one. Uh, I mean, like, these three have been like similar. Like none of them are like
Yeah.
massively pulling ahead of the other ones, which I guess makes like sense for like the starter one. So that's like kind of cool.
I
But
do
yeah,
like this little
thematic.
illustration with Pyukamuku on the bottom right of the character sheet.
In general, these like illustration parts, like we have not talked about them much, but they're really cute. Like
Mm-hmm.
these like cute little illustrations, they're nice.
Yeah.
And she's also wearing a just like okay, like these designs are like trying to be a bit too clever. Like her zipper is also, I think,
The whistle?
is also a whistle.
Yeah. Yeah.
like they're trying to be really like clever about things, which
That's
they're a
fun
little
though. I
silly.
like that. It's Hatsune
Yeah,
Miku, so of course it's going to be
it
like that.
is.
It
She has a
makes
little tan
sense.
going on as well because she's swimming. She's at the beach,
Oh,
and she
a
literally
little
has like
bit.
tan
A
stripes
little
and
bit.
stuff. And she
She's not
literally
that
not even a
tan,
little bit. And she has tan stripes. You know,
I guess.
like it's like it's like you can tell that she's at the beach and like has been there exposed to sunlight.
Yeah.
And this is good. Still don't understand the protective pads at all. Like literally, like
Yeah.
what is the reference?
I'm not sure. Do you want to put this Yu?
And you can put it like Aryu for now. I don't have like feeling strong enough to put this into Yu necessarily.
Okay.
The next one, however, I think the electric type one is really awesome. Like
Electric one's great. Yeah, for sure.
it's definitely not Rotomi, but like it's just really awesome. Like
Yeah.
she has a really cool hat.
Mm-hmm.
Her clothes are awesome. The thunder, the like her twin tails being like lightning bolts, great. Color scheme is amazing. Double color hair, obviously really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just like really like I just like this one a lot. And I don't really know what the like. The one thing that she has like with like her the Pokeball holder, I guess. I don't know much about.
Yeah.
Like, that one's kind of like strange.
It's just got Ultra Balls. or
I mean,
I
they're in
don't.
color scheme.
Yeah.
They're in color scheme. That's why they're Ultra Balls.
I mean, oh, look at the in the middle of the character sheet. It looks like it's supposed to be like a cord holder of some sort. Do you see
It
that?
could be that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, who the fuck needs a cord holder and is wearing a one?
Me
And she has
too.
also a cool staff. She has a cool staff for her performance stuff, which is
Yeah.
always awesome. Different colored gloves. Like, I just like this one a lot. She also has shades on like one of the versions.
Yeah, I love the shades. The shades are cool. The hat is very cool. I like that in the bottom right. She's got that kind of I don't know what to call that vibe, the aesthetic, but there's like the tipping her hat forward with her hand like that. That's cool. I like
Yeah,
that
that's a good
vibe.
one. That's a good one. And in general, all of the Doogles are great. You also
Yeah.
have the like Bluff and Mouth one, which is also a great pose always.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
The little
I don't know,
curtsy one on the right.
these are just really good. Like, I'm like hesitant of putting it in OU because I know some of the ones coming out, but it's
Yeah.
definitely like the top of UU minimum. Like it is
Now,
really good. I like it a lot.
I don't know why Rotom was the pick here for the
Rotom
partner
is a
Pokemon.
strange pick. I mean, to be fair, like she doesn't look like any electric type, so it doesn't really matter which one they would have picked. But
Yeah.
I guess like Rotom, like like there's like a tealish color, and Rotom has like a bluish color going on. Maybe there's like some sort of relation there. But yeah,
I guess,
like,
but there's none of that blue in the Miku design.
yeah,
Like, her hair is green.
Rotom is just like a strange choice overall for this. Like, this is definitely like the least related one,
Yeah.
which definitely I would say that it's like that already prevents it kind of from being OU. But
Definitely.
it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Let's see if there's some art to scroll through.
Outside of like the Pokemon connection here, I just really like this design. This is like just a real good.
It's just a good design, yeah. I think UU is a good place for Electric Miku. Where's Electric Miku? There
Yeah.
she is. Yeah, Electric Miku. Very cute. Very fun.
Alright, next time we have normal
Next
type
is
Miku.
normal
And
Miku.
normal type Miku, I like this one a
I
lot.
love normal type Miku. This is a great one.
I feel like this one is definitely inspired by that one Ace train like the final Grand Prize Island trainer from Alola.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Mina?
Yeah, something like that.
Am I
This
making
is
that up?
definitely very, I would say definitely heavily inspired by that design. But
Yeah.
she was definitely like way better. Like she was like always like kind of expressionless, and this one like puts the pop in there.
Mhm.
Definitely also like the closest one were like definitely like you can see the relation to
Chatot?
Chatot.
Yeah.
Like this is definitely the closest we've gotten so far into
Mhm.
like, yeah, obviously this is like the Pokemon.
I mean,
And
she's
here's the
got a
color.
Chatot on her shirt. Like you can't go wrong here.
It helps as well. I mean the color scheme. I mean even without that, the color scheme, the general vibe.
Yeah.
She's just very jolly.
Mhm.
Uh,
Very fun.
her this one is kind of really great. Like obviously the colors are awesome. Uh, it's like surprisingly not busy. Uh, I mean probably a good idea. Like with like a rainbowish color one to like not have too many accessoires.
Yeah.
Just a few things
It's
here and
already
there.
got a lot going on with the color scheme. Yeah.
Yeah. The glasses are cool because they're music note, obviously.
Mhm.
Her expression, like the pose she's doing is also really good on this one.
Mhm. It's fun. Yeah.
Oversized, like
Big
what we
shirt.
even call it, big shirt. Yeah,
Yeah.
big shirt is great. The doodles are also great on this one for the character sheet.
Yeah, they are. They're fun. I like the energy.
It seems the goggles, like I'm not. Maybe you can read the kanji there, but like, are the goggles like preset like emotions?
I can't read what it says, but it looks like it. Yeah.
That's that's kind of neat.
Cause
Her
yeah.
shoes are still like strange, but like they seem a lot
Yeah.
more
His shoes
practical
have got a
somehow.
lot going on.
But they seem a lot more practical. Like their soul isn't like completely messed up, like some of the earlier ones we had.
Yeah.
Uh, the doodles are really cute.
Um.
The top doodle is also really nice.
Yeah. And obviously, Chatot's a great pick
Yeah,
for partner
she's also doing
Pokemon.
she's also doing the cool metal finger pose thing on the second one, which
True.
is cool.
Very cool.
I like that her like leggings has like the second one is like
Bunched up on
rolled up a
one of
bit.
them. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fun.
it's great. It's great. This is like a really like it's definitely not my favorite out of all of them, but
Hmm.
this is definitely like the first one I think we can definitely put an OU.
I think this is a good OU pick. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. After that is
Ice type.
Ice type. Ice type is great. I love Ice type Miku.
Ice type Miku. Honestly, the hair, like obviously like ice, like I get the hair, but like I think it looks particularly cool.
I think
But
it's awesome. This is one of my favorite hairs of all of them so far.
personally, I'm not a fan of the hair. But outside of that, I like obviously her clothes. They're my kind of clothes. You know, I like the like suit style
Pamuk
clothes
said she likes
always.
the hair. I heard it.
Yeah, the cat is complaining about it. She's wearing high heels made out of ice, which is obviously very fitting.
Very awesome.
I feel like some of the colors choices are strange. Like, why is there so much green here for ice?
Um, yeah, I'm not sure.
It's like the like outside of like main colors, which are for her outfits, which are uh, black and white. You just have green, and there's like about as much green as blue,
Mm,
which is a strange choice certainly. And her bag is like red, which is like contrasty, but like I don't know really about the green. The green's kind of a strange choice.
yeah.
I don't get it. Lapras also just not really like. I mean, Lapras
I
has
mean,
like
Lapras sings. That's what
I,
Lapras
I yeah,
does.
yeah sure. Lapras singing is like the collab with Mika, but like the design has nothing to do with Lapras. Like, would you be able to tell that this was supposed
No,
to be like
yeah, no, for
Lapras
sure.
related at all?
No.
I think I would have guessed like Cloyster because it's so
Yeah,
spiky.
I'm not sure. I do like the spiky aesthetic though. Not even in just the hair, but like looking at the jacket, the way her legs are drawn, and
Yeah,
obviously the
well,
shoes. It's a cool
her, ja-
like it fits very well for ice aesthetic.
her
I
jacket
think
is also like detached sleeves, which is always a cool one.
it's cool. Yeah. Um.
Like I think the design has a lot of swag going on, but I personally am just not a big fan of some of the choices here, and also no relation to Lapras, so it definitely can't really be OU. But I think you can put it on
I think
UU
it's a
because
high
you like.
UU.
You can put it in UU because you like it. I personally wouldn't put it that high. This like just a design difference for us, choice wise. I particularly not the biggest fan. You like it. It's fine. Also, I didn't look at a second sprite sheet for the electric type. I noticed. Second sprite sheet is also really good.
It's great.
Oh, it's so cute. So cute. Oh, there's also a Walter White Miku in there.
Alright, next up is rock type.
Rock type Miku. For one, like, come on, like we really were like Auroras can't be the ice type. We have got to pick it for rock type.
Even the Miku design looks like an ice design. Like when I first saw this one, I was like, "Oh, yo, the ice Miku dropped," and then it said rock type.
I think it's supposed to be rock in the same way like this is supposed to be like a gemstones of rock.
Which is cool. I like. Which is
good idea,
good.
but like every single rock type before Gen 6 had like no gem theme at all, so it's kind of like a miss in the sense that a lot of rock types are like not represented at all by having like such a gem focused theme. This is definitely like obviously Auroras like Auroras is like
Auroras is very
that works. This also definitely I would say this like Sora like there's a relation to like the champion of the Gen 6 games.
Diantha
I would say
or whatever
somewhere.
her name is.
Yeah, I think there's like some sort of inspiration here to some degree. I like how like the dress and her twin tails would look like they're the same material.
Yeah, it's like the same thing to match the Auroras things on its neck, I think. Kind of the frilliness of that, the way that it's shaped and wavy and like that. There is a good amount of connect between Auroras and this design, which I think is good. Like you can tell it's an Auroras Miku.
Yeah, like I would probably not actually have thought Auroras first because I don't know. There's just like when we see this, I think about gemstones. I think about like the ANSI stuff immediately.
That's
but like
fair.
when you see next to Auroras, you're like, oh yeah, I get it. Even.
But
you immediately get it.
It's got the blue color scheme as well, so like that makes sense.
It helps. Auroras has like hyper voice stuff, so that's probably why it was picked. And I think it makes sense.
It makes sense, yeah.
It definitely is like one of the ones which is like closer related to the Pokemon. And then one of the sheets also has their like non-frilly version, which has like a princessy vibe going on.
Yeah, well, she's like a dancer, like a ballerina kind of. Which
this one has more of a this one more less gemstone, more like quartzy and like darker colors, which definitely helps with more rock type representation. That's like not necessarily given outside of that. I like this. She's a little bit of a joker here. Also, I didn't mention for the ice type Miku because I didn't look at a second character sheet. I think without her jacket, she looks way cool. Way cool.
The ice one, yeah, I agree. It's cool.
Yeah, she looks so awesome. This is actual girl boss. And she's like typing on her laptop on a Lapras. It's great. I don't like that her posture is bad.
The ice one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's fun.
It's great. But yeah, the rock type Miku also good. I like it.
Yeah. Where do you want to put rock type?
It's a bit up to preference. I would say it's definitely UU viable.
I would say UU or RU. I might say RU actually. Because it's just not
the colors a lot of this
very
one.
immediately rock type, which I think is unfortunate.
I mean, it is rock type, but like in the sense that rock is hard because some rock types, they just look very different because rock as like an idea, like can be both very like brown, like hard, rough rocks, or it could be literally diamonds.
But I think there could have been a way to incorporate both of those ideas into a Miku design though, and instead of doing that, they just leaned to one direction.
It could have been a lot more Diancie because Diancie also has like the rough rock bits.
Yeah, it's a mix of both.
So, yeah, that's definitely like fair, but like I would say like because it's also like really on theme with the Pokemon, it also looks good. I think it's fair to still put it in UU.
Would you think so?
I think it's fair to put in UU. For now, at least, we can move some of them down later if like the upper tiers get cluttered, which is probably fair considering what is coming up. Because ground type Miku, that's so great. Ground type Miku is so good.
I love ground Miku.
Ground Miku.
I love the like
I,
camo.
personally, I may be a Flygon hater, but this is like converting me. This is really good. Obviously, a reference to the like Pokemon Alpha, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire girl that is like
Zinnia.
in Zinnia.
Hmm.
Definitely referenced. I mean, it's literally like the same cloak idea,
Yeah.
and she's also Dragon type trainer. Though,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay, Ground
Dragon
type
trainer,
Miku,
even though she's
but she's
ground type.
yeah, thematically like a little they probably were like kind of tall. They were probably told to like include Miraidon as like a dragon one, so it is how it
It's
is.
fine. It's fine.
Uh,
I do like it's
it's a
kind
good
of like
idea.
a explorer kind of safari aesthetic. I think that's cool. With like the
I
camo
would,
pants, you got the
I would not
billowing
say I would not
cloak.
say I wouldn't say Explorer Safari. I mean it's
I mean, kind of
it's like the it's like the far traveler that like goes like it's like desert exploration
like
clothes
a
or something.
nomad kind of. You mean?
Yeah, it's definitely
Yeah.
Nomad.
Yeah, that
It's like
makes
that.
sense. I like the one with the Vibrava in the top left.
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. There's a lot of cute going on with this one. I mean, obviously, like her like she has like a cool bag. You have
Hmm.
like a scroll peeking out, which is a map, which
Yeah.
fits the nomad theme.
I will
Uh,
say one criticism I have: the Pokeballs could have been more exciting Pokeballs to match. Like you've got the Nest Ball, Safari Ball. Either of those would have worked better than just regular Pokeball or Great Ball. I would have
maybe
liked to see that.
it's supposed to be that like a nomad just has to take what they find.
I guess.
It's like the
I
idea.
guess.
Maybe a color scheme wise could have been better, but I mean, like the color scheme for this one
I like
works
the
so
color
well.
scheme. I like the color scheme.
The color scheme is not busy at all. It has like a few like main colors and it does them all well, and it doesn't like overdo a color. It works really well. Her
Hmm.
hair is like really awesome. It's like probably one of my favorite hairs. Just in general, like the design is obviously like super awesome.
Hmm.
Like outside of like any relation, it's just really good design. If I see a character looking like this, I'm like, yeah, it's awesome. She has a cool bracelet. Her eyes are awesome.
Hmm.
There's, she has a funny reaction to her twin tails being nommed by um, Tur-
Trapinch.
Trapinch. Yeah.
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 It's fun. Yeah. I think this is a
Then
solid OU, Miku.
there's definitely no you. It's like I'm like obviously like ground type they could have picked something better than Flygon, but this is definitely Flygon.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think it's fair enough. And Flygon is a ground type as well. Like the ground type of part of Flygon is important to its
Hmm.
identity. And it looks like so good. Like I mean, I have a hard time looking at a design this good and be like, you can't be OU.
It's. I mean, yeah. It's absolutely for sure OU, without a doubt.
Next up, we
Next
have
up is
Flying type Miku.
Flying Miku.
Flying Miku is definitely Flying Miku.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
you maybe you would like for a second think like Ice Cream Miku, but like outside of that, it's definitely Flying Miku.
Yeah,
Which is like obviously like
it's
already good theme, good color scheme, cool clothes. Like the see-through arm bits, they're
that's fun.
once
Kind
again
of
like
like
what's it?
cloudy.
Yeah, I mean that's an idea. I mean it's based on Altaria, and I would say you can see the Altaria in this one as well,
Yeah.
definitely.
Hmm.
I'm not sure how practical these are, but
It doesn't matter.
it's
It's
okay.
Miku.
She has a one glove, obviously cool
Hmm.
combo. Pokeballs once again they could have been like a bit. This one like doesn't even have the thematic appropriation. They could have had better Pokeballs
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I agree.
The
I'm not
Pokeball
sure
holding
what the
thing,
Pokeball belt thing is supposed to be.
no
If it's
idea
supposed to be
either.
anything.
I think I'm
Oh my
trying
god! I
to.
just noticed the Rowlet in the bottom left.
Yeah, he's super cute. In general, like I think that doodle in general is like super cute.
It's
Uh,
fun. My favorite
then
one's
you have to
still
like
this Altaria
you have
one
to
on
like
the second page.
you have to like trying to like the far side view right. Oh yeah, the Altaria one is super
It's
cute.
so comfy.
A little Rowlet. I mean, in general, okay, why is Dragonair there for the flying? That's
Yeah, I don't know.
it's a flying type.
That's
The
funny.
doodles for this one are really cute. There's a lot of them as well.
Yeah, I love these a lot. They're really good.
And yeah, this design is kind of really nice.
The whole cloud aesthetic is very good. It's fluffy, it's fun, whimsical, and I like it. Um,
It's great. Once again, uh, like the the leggings part, the like neat the high
the
high socks,
yeah, it
they
looks like
look
they're
more painted on than
yeah,
anything.
I think they are because it looks
These
like
are
they like
actually this
blend
is the
into her
closest one.
legs.
If I think actually yeah I think this must be body paint because like with some of the other ones you could have like maybe like a little bit like this like you could have like thought about it like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is like, nah, like this is not clothing. This is painted on. Like there you can't convince me that it is not painted on, which is like, I don't know, it's a strange choice. This one also has really nice eyes.
The eyes are nice. Yeah.
She also has like a cool pendant. I think the pendant looks more water typey though than
The necklace thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and the pendant is cool, but I would say it's not really like that fitting. It kind of looks like like a what are called a
Chimeco?
jellyfish.
Oh.
And it as well, which both of them don't fit because it's not really flying at all.
Hey,
I think
Chimeco
it's
has
supposed to be-
levitate, which is flying.
Maybe it's like one of those like Japanese weather things in like a
Yeah,
distant
I mean
way,
that's definitely
like,
what it is.
And they don't quite look like that, but maybe it's like a version of it.
It's gotta be what it's supposed to be. I don't know what else it would be.
You also have like some like the skirt has like a see-through extra layer on top of that, which is interesting. Like in general, this is also very like once again like really not practical clothing. But
Yeah, of
that's
course.
fine. It's cool clothing though.
Yeah.
Her hair, like the whole like transforms into clouds at the ends.
It's
pretty
fun.
cool.
Yeah. They like kind of float
I like-
up at the end. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I like this one. I like this one.
Mm-hmm. Do you think
I have
it's
a hard time,
OU? UU?
I think it's more of a Yu pick for now.
Yeah, I think it's high UU personally.
It's definitely one of the it's good. It's a good Yu. I would compare this a lot to the electric type one in terms of how I like
Yeah.
it.
That's fine. Next is Fairy.
One moment, I gotta actually close the original Series page.
Oh, you fool.
Maybe a little bit. And you can already tell your thoughts.
Okay, I mean, Fairy Miku. When I saw this one, I thought it looked a lot like a Precure design. The color scheme,
That's
the
a bad
hair.
thing. That's an insult coming.
I mean, I don't mean it as an insult. I just mean like objectively.
cute.
I think it is.
It's
It has that kind of.
it definitely fits
flavor.
the cute vibe of thing.
Yeah, of course.
You will definitely the mix of pink and blue is definitely going to get some trans things going on for in the
Mhm.
community. I
It's-
like the
that's nice,
old
it's fun.
sprite. I like the old sprite pillow.
Oh yeah,
it looks
that's
like-
that's very fun. That's cute. I like it.
Maybe like some thematic change like relation to how a lot of old Pokemon got fairy type later on.
Hmm.
Jigglypuff is a cute one. Obviously, I like how I feel like Miku should have done this like in the like double image. Miku should have just done the same face as Jigglypuff. I think that would have worked better because they're like doing a like selfie together. So
They kind of
like-
are.
I think Miku is more like a kissy one. Well, the other one, Jigglypuff is more doing like a puffy face.
It's the same thing.
I don't think they're the same thing at all.
It's exactly the same thing.
I will say I think the red rose. I don't get it. Like it kind of like
It's a
doesn't work
flower.
with this design.
It's comfy. It's literally comfy. The
Is it
Pokemon.
supposed to be comfy?
Yes.
Wait.
It's got the red flower and the yellow flower. It's comfy.
Okay. I didn't look at the sprite sheet yet.
Oh, you fool.
This one's cute. This one's like very cute.
Yeah. Have
It-
you seen the people
It's very
drawing
type.
her?
Okay, it is very type Miku. If it wasn't the most cutesy one, like what are you doing?
Of course.
Like
Yeah.
it's like the whole point. And there's a polka doll in the background, which
Yeah.
obviously works. This is really
Have you
nice.
seen the fan art of people drawing her with the dark type Miku?
There's a lot
together?
of it, yeah.
I think that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
I obviously like they're like two different vibes. Well, also being like this, like a lot of people like specifically these two vibes as well. Like it's like they go hand in hand, even though
They
they're like the
do.
opposite of one
They go
another.
well together. I like that dynamic.
I like that her pillow is also her back.
Yeah, it's fun. The socks are cute. I like the socks. The shoes
Maybe-
are boring.
Maybe it's the socks are like based on Slurpuff, which is a nice one.
Oh yeah, I guess.
And it's definitely Slurpuff. Like, why would you have to like the pick balls otherwise?
Because it's fairy.
In general, I would say this one kind of suffers from like it could have had like more goodies. Like it's kind of missing goodies outside of like the ones that are like behind the pillow.
Yeah, yeah. Like
You could
keychain.
have done you could have done more, definitely. Especially like considering the type of girl she's supposed to be in this one. Like there would be way
Yeah,
more goodies.
definitely.
So like, oh, yeah, she also has like a heart choker.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, it's cute. Like this one's. I will say, I think the green like bracelet on her, wait, left hand for her, that one
Hmm.
kind of bites with the color scheme.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was like closer to the flowers, I think it would work. Like if they were all right next to one another.
Hmm.
But the one that's like, being isolated, it really bites with like the pink.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's like also this one that obviously kind of has a problem. That it's like not really related to Jigglypuff at all. Like literally not like it's pink, but like every fairy type is pink. So it's like
Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, Jigglypuff doesn't have much going on design-wise. It would have been hard to do. I mean, because she's got the little hair swirl that Jigglypuff has.
that's true.
Kind of. That's a. What else are you going to do with a Jigglypuff design?
Yeah, they kind of
It's-
got like I mean, kind of their fault for like doing the whole like Jigglypuff is kind of like the singiest fairy type, so we have
I
to
mean,
do
it
it. Which like
definitely is. Like, I feel
I
like
think
if they didn't do Jigglypuff as the fairy type, it would have been a huge miss.
they could have just done Gardevoir. Like
No,
they would have put like, nah, why not?
no, because Jigglypuff. I can't
I'm,
imagine a world in which Jigglypuff is not the fairy type pick.
I get like some of the singing, but like the thing is not like the idea is that most of these are like singing related, but like then some of them are like not singing related at all. Like Rotom and Flygon isn't really singing related either.
Yeah, and they lost
Like
points for that.
and they could have like they could have broke with it like help design because like I mean this one just loses design points then because it's on Jigglypuff. So like I guess it's like a double-edged sword. Like they were going to lose points either way. Either you pick
Yeah.
the one that's like thematically not that appropriate, or you pick the one that you can't do anything design-wise with.
Yeah, and I think of those two choices, picking Jigglypuff was the correct option.
Yeah, it works. It's cute. It's cute.
Hmm.
This one's kind of cute. This one's definitely cute.
Do you think it's Yu?
I think it's yeah, I would not put it in RU. Like it's definitely UU.
Yeah,
I,
I agree.
a lot of people would put it in OU as well, which I think is fair. It's
Yeah,
like a
it's a fan
depends
favorite
how
one,
much
I
you like.
think. Yeah,
It is definitely fan favorite, which to be fair, like it's expected.
it's deserved.
Like,
Yeah,
very
it's
time
good.
Miku would have been a fan favorite.
Of
Right,
course.
next Miku is a
Bug
favorite of
Miku.
mine. Bug Miku is a favorite of mine. But for obviously Cricketune, the goat pick. Obviously,
course,
there's
of course.
no pick more goated than Cricketune. It is the best one on here. Um, this design Miku is definitely very bug type. It's not Cricketune specifically, but I think this color scheme is really pleasant to the eye.
It's a great color scheme for sure. Yeah.
So I will like excuse that it's not Cricketune specifically because yeah, this one is just like so good. Like the color scheme is so pleasant to look at. And then like in general, the design also really nice. Like you can clearly tell the bug inspiration, even though it's like doesn't have like critters or anything. Like
Hmm.
this is like a very buggy girl. You can tell just from like looking
Yeah.
at her.
Yeah.
Then I think the quadruple tail on this one also a good choice.
Fantastic.
Uh,
Yeah.
You got you have a lot of like the wings end up being like more butterfly, which I think it's always nice to like have other bug representation as well. It doesn't have to be just the Pokemon that it's paired with.
Yeah.
Obviously, singing works really nice here.
Hmm.
You have her dress is like has music notes at the bottom, which is a really good pick. Obviously,
Hmm.
both Cricketune wise and just in general. She's a cool. Do you think the O1 on her tie is related to anything?
Don't they all have O1? Or a lot of them do.
I wasn't really paying attention to O1s until now.
There were a couple.
Possible. Maybe to sign it, Miku's the OG.
She is.
You can say that the tie is sort of representative to how Cricketune has like a line that is like representative of.
Yeah,
the
but also Miku just
channel.
has a tie, so like.
I think ties are good. Like ties are great. In this case, the shoes have like protect like she's like wearing protector, like knee protector. But then
Mhm.
she also has them on the back of her shoes, which I like. This just maybe my field of expertise not working. I'm not sure whether this is a thing that people do.
I don't think I've noticed it before. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be.
I mean, it doesn't look too awkward. Maybe it's supposed to be somewhat like how insect limbs look like a bit, and like how like a because
Maybe.
they are like more rugged generally.
That could be. Yeah, I could see that.
I feel like this one could have done with more doodles. there's just one. I mean, it's a very cute doodle, like
Yeah, I agree.
a choir of Cricketots, but
It's very fun.
they don't really enough that much more doodles. I like this one. It's like it's just a favorite of mine. Like it's so nice.
Yeah.
Like it's a choiry singing Miku with some of the nicest colors. And
Mhm.
it's the goat Cricketoon. Like for me, this is an OU. I'm
It's
not sure what
definitely
it is
OU.
for you.
I would put it in OU. Yeah.
Yeah, the goat. Obviously, it's gotta go into OU, just like Cricketoon.
Yeah. Exactly. For sure.
All right. Now we're getting to like the triple goat,
The goats.
like
Yeah.
we're like I
The
think we can like
Ubers.
put them. I think for these three we have to make the Ubers tier. Like even if we're gonna argue that one of them doesn't fit Ubers, which I feel like all of them would actually go Ubers. Like I think going for like spoiler, all three of these are going Ubers. They're great. Like all three of them ones are they're the bangers.
The poison one is so good.
The poison one is like I
Oh
wouldn't
my
expect
god,
it.
the character sheet is so good. The
It
fucking
is.
shoes with the bags over them because they're like dripping.
This one is like so creative and so colorful, and the faces she does. This one is the actual Walter White one.
It is. It's literally Walter White.
There's so much. There's so much going on with it. It's like I found toxicity. I it's more just regular poison type than toxicity, but like the color, like she has
Yeah.
like the same colors going on here and there, so it's fine. Toxicity is definitely the correct pick for.
It's of course the poison type Miku Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a correct pick definitely, and it works still. Like I would. Like, she has enough of like toxic of the pattern that it works, and you only have to like see it like a bit, right? Like it's fine if like it's not 100%, as long as there's something there, like that helps. And
Mhm.
I mean, like outside of that, this is like the perfect representative for poison types. It's like it really represents like all the poison types.
It does.
Probably
Yeah.
the closest one it represents is Alolan Muck. So Alolan Muck is also rainbow.
Yeah, and I like that there is the Alolan Muck in one of the doodles here. Which,
Yeah, I like that.
which I like.
I like that you have two rainbow ones, but this one is like clearly a different kind. Still, like when it
Yeah,
comes to like
for sure.
colorfulness,
Mhm.
this like both of them are like super colorful, but you can clearly tell them apart. They have different color schemes going on. I like that this one is wilder. You can clearly tell that the colors like they're less separated. Like they're more flowing in together, which makes sense with the theme.
Yeah. Mhm. I love the shape
Uh,
of her mouth, her like grin that she's doing.
it's great.
It's so good, and it fits the personality so well.
And she's almost like a mad scientist, definitely. Like a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. 'Cause she's got the vials. She's got in this doodle. She's got the like Robo
Yeah.
Pikachu.
She
Very
definitely still
fun.
looks cool without the big jack on the like second doodle, but the big jack is
The
great.
big jacket
The
is so
big
good
jack
though. It's
the
so
big jack
good.
is really good. I like the gaming session going on with all the boys. Even though there's two robots in there, even though there's voice type Miku. I don't know about that one, but it's just I mean it's like a mad scientist or
Yeah,
whatever robot.
it's fun. It's fun.
It's fun. Toxicity is carrying what looks like a big battery for her.
Yeah, so some kind of I don't know something. Here, let me see. Let me
The
look
second
at
one
some
also
of it.
the second one doesn't have the bags on her shoes, which means that's gonna cause a mess.
Mhm.
I like the big. I mean, she's literally wearing just big rubber gloves.
Yeah,
Which,
of course
you know,
she is. Yeah, it's awesome.
it's very fitting. This one is just like so fitting for poison type.
It's so
I mean,
good.
this is why it's a go. This is why we are making this. This is why this is the first one that goes into Ubers.
I agree.
It's like everything about this one is just perfect. Like I don't think you could have made a better poison type representation.
Definitely not. Not for Miku. It's fantastic.
It's so good.
I love
It's
it.
so good. Right, Ghost type Miku is next, and the first criticism of Ghost type Miku. But before we like start like going off and saying how good it is,
Okay.
first criticism: there's definitely more Frostlass than anything. So why didn't I pick Frostlass?
That's fair.
Yeah, like out of like this definitely like this is like nothing like Miss Magius. Like I like Miss Magius, but this is not Miss Magius at all.
Yeah.
Right now we can go back to now we can like
Talk
just
about how
come into,
awesome
like,
this is.
yeah it's so good. Obviously, I mean, who expected Ghost type Miku to not be in Ubers by default?
Exactly. I love
There's so much going on.
the glitchiness of her hair, her arms, and then her legs. That's
Yeah,
really
always.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
really cool.
She's a ghost.
Yeah.
It's a really good. It's a good theme. The color palette is great for this one. I like it. This one is literally just regular Hatsune Miku as well. Like
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
it literally is just Hatsune Miku as a ghost, which is kind of very thematically appropriate. That like yeah, like just because it is Hatsune Miku and she died, she's a ghost now, and like a little bit of a glitchy ghost. Like it didn't try to like add like a very different design. It literally is like what would be ghost type Hatsune Miku? Well, it would Hatsune Miku if
Dead
you add
Miku, of course.
yeah, like it is surprisingly thematically appropriate to just keep her mostly the same. With obviously like you have like for example the cool spooky patterns on her sleeves now,
Yeah.
and her dress is kind of like more ghosty, and
Mhm.
like obviously her twin tails have become ghosty now.
Yeah.
Uh,
The doodles
I
on
really
this are
like
great. I really love these.
the doodles are amazing as well. They're really cute. I feel okay. Criticism they could have done like more easy to like see lit wicks because these really just look like candles.
I mean, they're
more.
clearly Litwicks, I think. Like, I saw this and I was like, oh,
I think
they're
they're supposed.
Litwicks.
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be, but like there's no eyes, and it's really just candle
That's
shapes.
okay.
So, like
It's just a doodle.
it is. It is. I also like she's supposed to come out with television and like screens, which makes more. She's like an electric ghost, like like a ghost inside of like
Yeah.
electric components, which definitely fits with the glitchiness very well.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves sleeves that go over hands. It's like
Of course.
the goat, like the original. Duskball, good pick.
Yep. I love
I mean,
the Pokeball.
what else would you go with? I'm not sure what the like life counter is supposed to like necessarily. Like, it's like
What thing?
I guess the O1 has to go in somewhere. I guess it's just floating next to her.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of don't understand, but like I think it's really great. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I would say this is the lowest Ubers one, just because like this one is the least related to the Pokemon.
Yeah, there's no Miss Magius.
Yeah, but it's still Ubers because like it is kind of a top tier design. Like
And
if this was if they just replaced Miss Magus with Frostlass, would be just like
Probably.
unquestionable Ubers, not low Ubers.
Yeah. And I love the pose in the official art, too.
Obviously, it's so good. It's like this one is just so good.
Mhm.
That's why we like break our own rules and say even though there's no relation to Pokemon, it's still Ubers.
Alright, next up
Alright,
is...
maybe we
Dark.
could go. Maybe alright.
Do you want to say
do you
Dark
wanna-
for
do you wanna
last?
add I think for Dark we can add anything goes, so we might as well skip it for now and do
Okay,
Steel type
okay.
first.
Steel Miku.
Steel Miku, honestly, I did. Okay, to be fair, this one came after Dark, so it was going to disappoint 100% of the time anyway. Because
Yeah.
like, what are you gonna do after Dark type Miku?
Yeah.
But also like this one is also like also if they're being like a star, this one doesn't really have relation to Jirachi.
Yeah, not much.
Also Jirachi, I mean, it's a sleeper bond, so I don't know where Jirachi was even like a good pick for the singing. I mean, it just probably a Steel type that is more singing than Jirachi.
I'm trying to think.
It's cute.
Maybe? I don't know.
I this one's definitely also trying to like encompassate other like ideas presumably for steel types, but ended up just being steel is armor, so she should have like samurai armor,
Big
but like
helmet?
not really. I mean, she has like the
And the stuff on
she's
her,
like
on her legs.
yeah. I mean, she's like supposed to be like a vagabond samurai with like with the like regular cool disc hat, but
Mhm.
hers is made out of iron. And honestly, I like to like imagine that her hat is actually like a trash bin cover.
That's funny.
I think if they want to do with this like vagabond, they should have actually committed to like maybe actual steel samurai armor more than like the like more vagabondy style,
Yeah.
because like steel type is armor, and they were like, all right, maybe like her legs have what you could interpret to be maybe some sort of metallic guards, but outside of that, everything else is cloth.
Yeah.
So this
Mhm.
nothing screams steel type besides the fact that she has a, as I said, the fucking trash bin cover. Is her. And then yeah, there's like 1 star for like Jirachi. I don't know,
Yeah.
like if I just look at this as a design wise, I'll be like, oh, this is a nice Miku. But like,
But
it
as a steel
doesn't
type
really
Miku, it's not
doesn't really represent steel
particularly.
type
Yeah.
well. Like like the idea I understand,
Mhm.
but it didn't really execute because they didn't want to commit to the right type of samurai to
Right.
design. I will say, Poke Flute sword kind of awesome.
I do love the Poke Flute. It's really good. I love the,
Again,
the doodle in the bottom left. It's very cute with the Jirachi on
it's
her
cute.
head.
In general, it's like a just cutish design. Like
Yeah.
I like the design, but like
Mhm.
thematically, just kind of an L both on Jirachi and steel type. So I feel like this just has to be like an RU.
Are you or like NU?
Wait, we have nothing in NU yet. I think you can put it in NU because it
I think
fails
so.
like it's a cute design, but it fails on like everything,
Yeah.
like thematically.
Next up, fighting type Miku.
This
I
one
love
gave me hope.
fighting Miku. I
This,
love
this one gave
fighting.
me hope. This one gave me hope again when
Yeah,
I saw this.
this is so good.
I did
Uh,
not expect Surf Edge to be the fighting one, but it works
I
out
mean,
on
of
Miku.
course, I like. Why wouldn't it be? It's the leak. Like, it's
I
got the
mean,
leak.
this definitely is like. I mean, yeah, I forgot about the leak thing, but yeah, I don't know. Like, what did he say? Like, it's the goat. Like, she has little leak hair. Her
Leak hair,
outfit is
leak
just
sword, awesome outfit.
yeah, awesome outfit, awesome vibe. You know, face. She has like a cool. She has like a cool cap in one of the doodles.
Hmm.
The,
Some of
the,
my
I think the doodles,
favorite fan art from
doodles,
this
the
is of
doodles, the
fighting
doodles with
Miku.
like the doodles with the Farfetch'd are great. Like, I like
Oh
the,
yeah,
I this is like one of the like easy like most self-explanatory ones. Obviously, Leak Miku that is just like a really cool warrior.
uh huh.
Like, what can I say? It's goat. It's
It's
definitely goat tier.
awesome. It's awesome.
You can put it in Ubers. Like, this is like so self-explanatory, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And then I'm kind of sad to say this, but when I saw this one this morning, I was kind of disappointed.
The dragon one.
Yeah, like it is definitely the closest to
I
just
like this
Miku.
one. I like this one.
I mean, I would say that it fits Dragon. Like if I saw this, I would be like, oh yeah, it's probably Dragon because there's
Hmm.
blue. Uh, the Miraidon is like a little bit of a color theme, which is fine. Doesn't have to be much more than that. I feel like they could have added more draconic stuff to it. I guess a sword
I mean,
is
look at the
supposed to
character
be something
sheet.
draconic.
I feel like in the character sheet, it's very draconic.
Like the character sheet helps a lot compared to like the art. I would say
Yeah,
that's true.
definitely. It's
The
very
art,
spiky. It's got like the dragon
I
tail,
feel like
twin tails.
maybe it's because it's on top of Miraidon. You like it's harder to tell.
Hmm.
But yeah, the character sheet helps a lot with the like draconic elements
Yeah.
for this one.
And she's got
It looks really
the
cool.
scales on the inside of her
She
pants
reminds
as well.
you. She reminds you a lot of Gen 4 Dragon type trainer.
I don't remember what that trainer looks like.
I mean, it also has like a purple cape and stuff like that.
Okay. I do
I think
love the
it's really
cape on. I love the cape on this. It's a cool
Yeah,
like the like
cape helps a lot.
one half arm cape is a cool design, and then the fact that
It is.
it ties in very well to the Miraidon. It's very cool.
I would say the character sheet makes this one look a lot better than the art. I think like maybe
Definitely,
the
yeah.
pose, or
I
maybe
like the
it's
art.
just Miraidon. Maybe the Miraidon is really the problem. Maybe it takes too much away by being so flashy.
I think so.
I think maybe it's also because most of the Miku is on top of the Miraidon, so some elements probably overlap,
Yeah.
which are like not supposed to overlap.
Hmm. I do like this design a lot, though.
Yeah, and maybe her pose also doesn't help because her pose is like a bit like it hides like the arm part a bit. Like
Kind of.
you don't see how the cape works quite well with the pose.
Yeah. Hmm.
And it's good. It's good. Like looking at the character sheet one, like it was goated.
Hmm.
The official art does like I don't know. It's like there's something that came unfortunate with Miraidon being in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
But yeah, this like outside of that, like this is definitely like an OU.
I think she's
Where
OU.
Dragon
Yeah.
types.
Hmm.
This is where Dragon types belong. He also has the Dumpy on this one, which
Yeah.
yeah, the thing.
Well, then let me like a
Her
little
boots
fan
are.
art.
I didn't talk about the Dumpy. I didn't talk about the
You did.
boots.
You did talk about the dumpy.
The boots are really awesome on this one. The boots are really good.
Yeah,
Uh,
I love them. The spikes on the sides, the things on the back, very cool.
This one also has detached. What are they called? Detached headphones.
Oh yeah, they're
Which
cool headphones. I like the headphones.
they form horns, which a good one.
Which is awesome. I love horns.
Yeah, this oh,
Definitely
with the
later.
character. If you haven't seen the character sheet for this one yet, look at the character. It's really good.
It's very
Yeah.
excellent.
Overall, it just kind of doesn't mess too well with the design choice. And well,
Well, I guess
it
it's
had to come
time.
to this point.
Here we go.
Time to add the
So
Zacian tier.
anything goes to. Wait, where's the? Let me pull up the character sheet. And this
Isn't
one's
also
got
like an extra
a
art?
bonus drawing too.
Yeah.
It's so
They
good.
knew. They knew. They knew.
They really
The
struck
person,
gold with this fucking design. God, it's so good.
for what I will say, I mean, the only thing that really is obstacle about it is the color palette, but that's fine because it is like the best one by far. Like just design wise, like just the goat, like the absolute goat. Like what can we say? Like this is just the best looking Miku. Like the like. I'm not good on like the year thing, but you know, like the like I don't know, 1930s, 1910s, like singer type Miku with
Yeah.
like that type of microphone.
The microphone.
The microphone
like
is
that.
also the microphone is also an umbrella, which really fits with like the color palette and the like gothic slash you know, that type of like singer design. She has hard pupils. She, her hair is a crescent moon, which is obviously dark type.
Very awesome.
Uh,
She's got the big hat with the luxury
the,
ball on it.
I didn't say anything about the hat, but like it's because it's so obvious. Like, yeah, obviously the hat is awesome. It's part of like the general appeal of like what this is based after. Obstagoon just cool pick. Like, I don't think Obstagoon has anything to do with. Actually, it's Kiss, so that's why why it's Obstagoon.
Yeah, it is, and it's from Team. What's it called? Team Star.
Yeah, I have to
Is it
say,
Team Star? No.
they could have like the person definitely did not go with like the Kiss type of music like inspiration for the Miku design, but it's fine because this.
I'm
this
glad
was
they
so
didn't
good.
because this is such
It's
a
so
good
good.
design. It's
It
so
is. I mean,
fantastic.
like it's not like this is anything new. Like everybody has already seen this Miku. Everybody has already agreed that it's the goat
The
of all
best
time,
one. Yep.
and like so not busy. Like it's everything works so cleanly. I mean, you can even see it in the color. You can even see it in the palette. Literally uses 5 colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so clean.
Like, it has what it needs, and that's it.
It's so clean. Everything just comes together in this one. Like there's no criticism to be made.
It's perfect.
I don't think you could make this better at all. So like, yeah, this is why this is banned to anything goes.
I'm so excited for the music videos to come out, man. I can't wait to see those.
Yeah, I am really excited. I didn't expect there to be music videos until they announced it.
Well, they didn't from the beginning. They said there was going to be music and art.
I thought it was just art. To be fair, I didn't read like tweets. I just
Mando.
I just saw it. I just saw it, and then people said, "Oh, there's gonna be more." I was like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Man, I love
I just
Project
don't know,
Voltage.
what are we gonna say about the Dark Type one outside of the fact that everyone, like literally everyone agrees, but the fact that this one got like as much art as all the other ones combined.
Yeah.
So basically, sorry, Psychic Type. Maybe next time don't be just regular Miku and cool clothes.
Yeah, I agree.
And Steel Type, I'm sorry that you just had you came at the wrong time, Steel Type.
Yeah, that's true.
It is a very bad time to. It's a very bad time for Steel Type to come in. Especially because like the one after Steel Type, the ones after Steel Type were like so much better as well. So there's like a curve. It started off with the worst one, and you have like some RU to UU picks, mostly, and you have like the first OU pick, and you have another like OU pick relatively soon after that. So like there's like a big. It definitely was released as a curve. Like outside of like there's not many like ones that are like they come later and then they're like in significantly lower tiers. It is for the most part it just goes like in a curve up.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I think
most of the like high tier ones came in late, and most of the lower tier ones are relatively early.
So the first song comes out tomorrow morning.
Yeah, which one is that? Is it a dragon type one?
It's called Volt Tackle.
Probably like type one then.
Let's see. did they say? Voltackle featuring Hatsune Miku.
From Deku 27, so probably gonna be good stuff.
It's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
I'm excited for all of them.
Me too.
Are we getting like 18 ones from 18 different artists, or presumably
I think
less?
they've announced the first 4 so far. Let me see.
18 ones from 18 different artists is like, that's kind of cracked.
It's
like,
so good.
Drawing, like asking 18 people to draw an art piece is one thing. Asking for 18 different songs is quite a feat.
Yeah.
This is probably the best collab. Did they try that? When are we getting the Hatsune Miku like clothes options in Scarlet Violet?
True, so true. Oh, I love Project Voltage. So 929, 10.6, 10.13, 10.20. Nice. They're coming up.
I guess we're gonna see after 10.20 where they announce more. Actually no, it's 1 out of 18. So yeah, we're getting 18 songs.
Yeah.
It's very kind of cracked.
So good.
Can't wait to listen to the full Project Voltage playlist next year because it takes like a week to release one.
That's fine.
be
It'll
18
all
weeks.
be worth it.
It will be.
Closing thoughts.
I'm excited for a Dark type one as well because there's like a very clear like music inspiration that yeah, you don't really listen to that kind of music outside of
Right.
like movies and games anymore. So
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how they do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You'll see. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you get a Dark type Miku goes too hard. See you around.